Okay, parents and children, I want to show you that you can go to the Google App Store and you can download any of the free apps regarding times tables. They are very nice games to play and it helps the children to learn the math times tables very quickly. So I'm just showing you one of the options that are available. So they will actually enjoy doing this. And as I said, it's a very good tool to have to help the children to memorize their math times tables. Okay, so we're going to look at our first section of our lesson. So this is place value of a 6-digit number. Now we need to look at place value using place value charts like this because it helps the children to understand the meaning of each digit within a number and to know in what place it's standing, referring to the value of the number. So we're going to start with small numbers and then we're going to end off with a 6-digit number. We call this a 6-digit number because it contains 6 digits. Now remember, this is just the work we've been doing during the first term. On the next page, we're going to look at the bigger numbers, the 9-digit number that we are doing in term 2. Right, so if we start with the first number, 456, you have to go to your place value table to write in the digits in the right places. Now, if we study the times table chart here, we have the lowest value, the smallest number is always written here in the place of the units. The place value chart is something that's familiar to the children. They've been working with us for a long time in grade 5 and so on. Right, so please remember that when we're looking at big numbers like this one, 64,052 and 112,684, when you write big numbers, you actually make groups of 3. So the first 3 digits represents the group of that's called the units. And the next group of 3 digits are called the thousands. Within these two groups, then we separate the digits into naming them specific names regarding to the place where it's standing. So if we look at this one here, it says 456. This belongs only to the first group because it contains 3 digits. So the first one we're going to look at is the smallest value or the lowest value. So this is the 6. So that will be written here by the unit. So then we fill it in here, 6. Then the 5 represents the tens, the T for 10. So then we know that this is actually 50. So then your 5 will be written by the tens. And then the next digit will be written here by the 100. So the 4 is actually 400. So that's why we write it under the column which says 400. You will see there's a light line here. It's actually blue when I look at it. This is the dividing line between the two groups of 3 digits. So now when we cross this line, we go into the group of the thousands. So you will see there is a TH, a TTH, and an HT, which stands for, the TH stands for thousands. Then we've got 10,000s, and then we've got 100,000s. If we start from the left, the right hand side again. So the smallest value is always on this side, the units. Then we've got tens and hundreds. So you will see tens and hundreds are repeated in each group of 3 digits. Okay, so let's go to the next number. Now we have 8,915. So now with the 8, we're entering into the new group of 3 digits. So let's start with the first group of 3, 915. So the 5 is representing the units. The 1 is representing the tens, which is actually 10. The 9 represents the hundreds, which is actually 900. And now we cross the line into the new group of 3 digits. We only have 1 representing that, so that will be in the first column by the thousand. So this is 8,915. Right, so now we go to the next number, 64,052. So the 2 represents the units, the 5 represents the tens. There's a 0, which means there are no hundreds, so we also write a 0. The 4 in the next group of 3 digits is representing the thousands, and now we have a 10,000, the 60,000. So the 6 will be representing the 10,000s. So where we do not have any other digits, we just leave it open or blank like that. Right, so then we've got the next big number. Now we have a 6-digit number, 112,684. So the 4 representing the units. Remember, the digit on the right is always the smallest. Then the 8 representing the tens, the 6 representing the hundreds, crossing into the new group of 3 digits, the 2 representing the thousands, the 1 representing the 10,000s, and then the last one representing the 100,000. So that is very easy. The children know how to fill in these tables. Now we're going to look at the place value of 9-digit numbers.